Is that scary? No? You know, people are scared of the most incredible things. I had a guy come in my office once and he was scared of screwdrivers. Fear. It's one of our most driving emotions. It's wonderful. It's actually very good, isn't it? It's a lovely thing. We go to fairground rides and we take part in sports and we jump out of aeroplanes with bits of silk tied to our back. And we do all that to get frightened because it gives us an adrenaline rush and everything else. But fear is also a very limiting factor in most people's lives. And there are appropriate fears, fears that we know we're in control of and fears that we know are going to go away. And then there's the inappropriate ones, the ones that have no real substance. In the United Kingdom, there are no really poisonous spiders that bite human beings, but so many people are terrified of them. Public speaking is supposed to be one of the number one fears in the world, yet so many people do it, and so many people have to go through that terrible fear. But, you know, fear, like everything else in your mind, is a mental pattern. That's all it is. It's a mental pattern. Mental patterns can be changed. I don't care how big the fear is or what it is. You've learnt it. Nobody is born with fear. The only fear that a baby is born with is the fear that it might not get fed. That's it. If you offer a carving knife to an 18-month-old child, it will grab the blade quite happily. It won't be scared of it. You can put a little baby in a box full of spiders, and it won't be bothered unless one of them crawls up its nose or does something unexpected. But most of the time, a little baby will reach out and play with a snake. You know, it really doesn't care. All our fears are taught. That means we can learn not to be scared. What happens is you go into a situation where you're going to fire your phobia. You look at something, you look at the snake, you look at the spider, you look at the... I had a DJ who was scared of lollipop sticks. And you look at these things and you run that pattern. You think, what do I do about this? You ask your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind goes, ah! And that's what happens. We can change that into a ooh simply by changing our minds.